Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on recoil control. Now, and I've seen a lot of videos out there where they show you their PUBG settings and what's best for recoil control and all that, and then they all say like, this is what works for me. Hopefully it helps you, but you have to find your own, which is 100% true, by the way. But I always had trouble with actually finding what was right for me. Like, how do you go about that without, like countless hours of just getting your ass handed to you in matches? Well, I'm going to show y'all how I do it in the training grounds. And I'm by no means the best player, and I still struggle with recoil control here and there, but this has helped me improve dramatically. So let's get to it. Now, before we actually get into changing your settings and finding what's right for you, I would recommend going and grabbing yourself a three bag and M4, as much ammo as you can carry. No attachments. You don't want no attachments right now. You will later, and you'll see why. And then a red dot, a 2 times, a 3 times, a 4 times, and a 6 times. And then come back over here to the second pillar, and you're going to be shooting at the centerpieces of the garage building over there. So I had reset all my sensitivities for the purpose of this video to show y'all. Anyways, so this is a red dot and all normal stuff, and you can see I shot way low. So I'm gonna go change my vertical sensitivity multiplier. And what this will do is I'm lowering it so that when I pull down on my right stick, there's not as much of an impact because when I pulled down what felt good to me, like my normal pull down, I shot way low, so if I need to lower it. If you're shooting too low, lower your vertical sensitivity multiplier. And this is just to get a start on finding the right sensitivities for you. So you don't want to try to you're not trying to, completely control your recoil right now. You're trying to find what feels good to you. So you're wanting to pull down the same amount every time you shoot during this video. The same amount. Don't try to control it. If you're shooting too low, don't try to ease up on the stick. If you're shooting too high, don't try to pull down more. You just want the same amount each time. So I lowered it by an increment of 20, and it felt really good to me. If it feels still off to you, like if it feels like you're still shooting at their feet, lower it even more. If it feels like now you're shooting way above their head, raise it. And I would recommend starting by an increment of 20 and then doing an increment of 10 and then going to like by 5s until you can find what feels really good to you. So I leave mine at 80. It's just where I like it, and I've been using it for a little while now. Now we're gonna go, sorry, we'll go back up there. Oh yeah, general sensitivity. I play with it on 18. You gotta just, whatever feels good for you. I mean, it's just looking around and all that good stuff. And your stick dead zone. You just want to set that to where you don't have any stick drift anymore. I'm horrible at navigating that, by the way. So here's the 2 times. It feels pretty good, but if I feel like it could be a little better. So I go down and I change it by 0.5. And we try again. Now to me, felt pretty good. And notice I'm not crouching, I'm not doing nothing. They're just standing, no attachments, no nothing on my M4, just base M4 with a sight. That felt pretty good. So now we're going to try the 3 times. See, and I tried to pull down more. I tried to fix my recoil, in which what I said don't do. I mean, it's a habit. People want to do it. I still try to do it. This is why you just got to keep trying over and over and over. obviously didn't feel good, so go up by 0.5 again. It's a lot better, so I really wasn't doing too good there. You basically just want to go by 0.5s until you find what feels pretty good to you. Now, I wouldn't go change by any more than a 0.5 for now, and you'll see why later. Just do by 0.5s until you find something that feels pretty good. Yeah, if you got a person to practice on that's just standing there about the same distance away, I mean, go for it. Again, going and changing by 0.5. And we'll do the same with the 6 times. I changed it before shooting it, but I already know it's going to need to be higher. So, once you find your settings that feel pretty good with the 0.5s, and you feel, you know, decently comfortable with that, go and fully equip your M4. You're going to go and grab everything for it. Vertical grip, compensator, extended mags, and the stock. And you're going to go back to the same spot and try shooting again. You should feel a pretty large difference, and this is where you can actually kind of fine-tune your sensitivities by like 0.1 degrees to get where you really want it to be. And it feels really good to me. I may be going left and right quite a bit, but I'm not really going up and down too much. But I'm not really trying to control left and right too much right now. When you crouch, now here's the kicker. Well, not the kicker, but piece of advice. If you can set your controls up to where you can have crouch on an easy to push button, which people who can play claw grip, that's really not a problem for them. You can dramatically reduce the recoil, and it'll help a lot. So just keep that in mind. If you can crouch when you shoot, do it. You know, 3 times that feels a little off. So this is where I go and change it. I just increment to 0.1, and I felt about 0.2 would be about where I need to be. It felt a lot better. It felt a lot more accurate. And that's where you can kind of fine tune it. Always grab ammo when you need it, run back to the same spot. You want consistency. And that felt pretty good to me. Feel pretty accurate with that. And see, that was all standing. I wasn't even crouching doing that. Now, I always struggle with the 6X on full auto a little more than any of the other sights, so I tend not to run it too often as on a full auto weapon. I've seen guys who are just amazing with it, but I'm not one of those guys. I was having a little fun with this dude. He was shooting at me a lot, so. But like right here. I don't feel like it's too bad. Could be better. And I crouched. But yeah, So that's how I find my settings. I hope this helps y'all, and good luck.